Okay, well I can check that place out as well. I doubt they eventually lead into each other. They're miles away, right? That's Canyon Hill. That's Aron. What the fuck's going on? I mean, I guess I'll try and explore it, but yeah, okay, I thought it was probably going to be locked. Huh. I do wonder if the game's actually going to make me side. I want to side, but it kind of feels like something that just wouldn't happen. Not in this game. This game has given us very, very few moral choices. The one moral choice I think that really stands out to me, and it wasn't even a big one, was whether to spare the Jotun and then ally with them and then save the slaves. 3 different moral choices. In the DLC, in the Teeth of Naros. It doesn't really seem to exist in the main game, which is strange for an RPG of this fucking scale, but maybe it's purely because it's an RPG of this fucking scale that they couldn't quite figure it out, and that's fair enough. I totally get that. The fuck are you? Ugh. Son of Laz? I mean, he's gone, but why is Larry so very angry? Why is he sending his disgusting little sons after me? I'm very much down for it. It's a new kind of fucking enemy after all this time. I've been asking for this for ages. I assume they're basically just people that look a bit different, but I'm down for people who just look a bit different. Wow, man. Okay, this seems pretty damn exciting. I thought you were a Crudok for a second, but no, you're just a very, very different lizard with massive fucking scale tits. Oh no. Oh yeah, you're a Banshin. You're like the evolved form of the Lianshin. Which is, I don't know, they have a womanly ass. You have a womanly chest for some reason. I don't know what the difference in evolution is there, but let's not question it. What do we got over here? That would be a corpse. I'm very, very familiar with those. Holy shit, you came out of nowhere. I'm actually really enjoying taking these guys on. I like being ambushed by dudes who live in the ground. I mean, you're already grey, so you don't pose a single fucking threat whatsoever. But, you know, as long as you look a bit different, I assume you'll have a boss, or like maybe we'll actually come across Big Larry at some point and we'll take you out. Big Lawrence himself, but until then, I guess I'll enjoy pounding away on your fucking disgusting rotting flesh. So, let's be on our way. And yes, I'm accidentally going towards the main quest, I'm fully aware, and I don't even think I mentioned anything about it, but we are certainly doing just that. Do you have friends? It seems like they might just have friends. We finally found the Overlook camp. Oh my god. I thought the Overlook camp was the mining camp, and apparently we just never made it here till now?
What is it?
Otien's Guard. Is that a... Okay, never mind. I thought you were a completely different, looking boy from everyone else, like with your armor and everything. Which you kind of are, but I'm also pretty sure I've murdered people who looked like that before in my life. And I think they might have been Templars as well. I was murdering them during a Thieves Guild mission, a Traveler's mission, when I was trying to free Grimm. Apparently the gnomes had just caged him up. I don't know how the hell that works. I don't know how these tiny, adorable little fucking bastards were able to force him into a cage, but let's just not question that. I imagine it looked too hilarious to think about.
Punctuality is not one of your people's strengths, and you have so few.
I'm sorry, I'm saving the world in every other way. You don't matter, sir, in case you hadn't noticed. Oh yeah, I'm going up to Fomerus. Never mind. He matters quite a bit. Tell me about these Templars.
Templars and I sponsor research that will lead to the betterment of all mortals. Sadly, Alfar and man alike often have trouble accepting the reason behind our decisions. But most gnomes realize we have their best interests in mind.
Man, I'm finding the most deformed boys possible in this one fucking area. First we found the man with the nose the size of a fucking dump truck. Now we found the man with ears that will literally make him take off if a gust of wind hits him in exactly the right fucking direction. What is going on with you boys? And also your beard looks like it's getting ready to fight me. It looks like if it had just a little bit more length, it would be flipping me off. But I don't know, man. I kind of respect that. I kind of respect profanity beards. They should exist. Octien.
As Templar, the Forum demands that I do everything in my power to advance our knowledge. It is a tremendous responsibility.
I see, like the ultimate scholars then, huh?
Fomerus Hughes is one of my most brilliant scholars. And as you know, his research shows tremendous potential. His recovery is of paramount importance.
So he works beneath you, huh? I assumed he was sort of like a gnomish prodigy when we first met him, and he was going to be like a leader of a certain faction, but no, he's just a very, very good scientist. I seem to remember him not being particularly fond of his superiors, actually, now I think back to it. We didn't get a whole lot of time with him, but I remember him complaining about something. It was so many parts ago now. It was probably like 150 parts ago since we last fucking saw him. So, I have no idea. Just tell me about him.
Knowledge is invaluable and must not fall into the wrong hands. And I'm terribly worried about your safety too, of course. That goes without saying.
So for what possible reason is he still fucking alive? I guess I'll ask about Odessa before we do any of that.
Odessa is the greatest bastion of knowledge and understanding in the world. Alfar have their arts, mankind has its gods. But our only commandments are the solid, predictable laws of natural science.
What is this heavy metal fucking religious... What's going on here? Looks like the most badass circumcision that ever happened. But also, you used crossed swords and therefore ripped the entire tip off. Because I don't know why your foreskin is on fire, but let's not question it, man. Whatever you're into, right? Whatever. I mean, no, not that. Anything but that. I don't kink shame, but please don't set fire to your own genitals, okay? You asked for me?
Call our mutual friend, Fomorus Hughes. The gnome who brought you back to life? I suspect you would. But I gather you've been quite busy.
150 parts of busyness, my friend.
Since the attack on his tower. As his patron, I am quite concerned. I want you to find him. You are, how shall I say, uniquely suited to the task.
Why? Because I'm so very expendable? You can probably just bring me back to life again? I don't know, man. I don't think the Well of Spirits or Well of Salt, whatever the fuck you decided to call it, I don't remember. I don't think that's all that intact anymore. I seem to remember it leaking everywhere and doing the big boom. But whatever, can I trust you?
I could ask the same question. For all I know,
the answer is no.
Hughes is on the run from you. I am willing to assume that's not the case. Simply
he brought me back to life. I'm not going to immediately shank him, am I? Even if I hated the fact I was still alive, I'd want answers. Why do you seek Hughes?
Don't be obtuse. I am his patron. As such, I own everything that Scholar Hughes produces. I suppose that includes you as well. The secrets in his laboratories are meant for gnome eyes only. They must be controlled at any cost.
I want to kill you, but I can't yet. For once, because you know how every single mentor I've ever had ends up dying in this game? Yeah, I hope you're one of them. For the first time actually wishing death on one of those boys. Can't you? Why should I help you?
Scholar Hughes is responsible for the most valuable invention in recorded history. He must be protected. I am his patron.
He seemed to think that I needed to be protected more than him.
Work,
he tried to sacrifice himself for me.
Fomorus has done much for my standing. I owe him.
Hughes will answer to me. No, I'll find Hughes for you.
I'm grateful. Scholar Hughes is quite fortunate to have friends like us.
Friends like me. All you did was call me out here.
Saltwell Mines. I believe he's been conducting research there since the destruction of Alistar Tower. Find him.
Oh man, that's almost nostalgic.
For your contribution to science. I will await your success in the Librarium in Odessa.
What a gross name. Let me try that again. But man, what a badass name. Wait, no, that's not what I tried to say. Let me try that again. We're actually going to Odessa. Which, I mean, I kind of expected, considering every single branch of every single main quest ends up dragging us to every single big fucking city. But, I kind of didn't expect to be going to Odessa so soon. I mean, I guess the big gnome boy would have been the one to send us there. But, I'm not prepared. I can't prepare all of my holes for another fucking trip to the big city. There's just so much, man. Kill some brownies. You just mean in general? You're not telling me to... Oh, no, you're telling me to go specifically to this patch of brown. Why? What did these guys do? I guess, killed quite a lot of people because they're brownies and that's all they do. Man, if you were ever to take a section of this video, or just a soundbite of this video, and where I'm talking about brownies, or like this entire series, I could be cancelled for life. It sounds so horrible. I always feel so damn scummy when I'm saying it, but it's just the name of the enemy, man. It's not my fault it constantly sounds like a racial slur. Hold on, I need to choke to death. That's karma for the racial slur, apparently. Alright, let's see what the fuck we got going on around here. Just more of these Laz dudes. I don't know why you showed up so suddenly. Like, you weren't here until... You lived? I was doing 6k damage to the vast majority of you assholes, and you had the audacity to live. Huh. I'm almost proud of you if I didn't hate your very fucking guts. And let's wait for the I don't really care. I was gonna wait for the meteorite to regen, but it's brownies. I don't think they're really gonna be able to survive just a single fucking attack of this. There you go. Oh no, does it not even recharge anymore? Huh. I don't know why that was a thing. I thought it was a glitch that it wasn't recharging, but now it's back, so maybe it was a glitch that it was recharging? I don't fucking know. I haven't made myself any less or more powerful. Oh no, not the Laz boys. No, this isn't okay. I haven't saved in ages. What are you spraying at, you absolute psychopath? I'm so glad it stopped right before it got to me. I thought it was very dead then. Oh. No, it is you that is very dead, and you went down way easier than I ever expected. Sir, attack! I summoned you in, so maybe you give me my health back. Holy shit, you flew! That was amazing. I love my little shield attacks. They very rarely do their thing. I haven't noticed them really launching out all that much lately. I don't know why. Maybe I've been forgetting to have my shield up most of the time. Either that or I'm just never, ever paying attention, which is much more likely, to be honest. But what do we got over here? Can now go back to Capstan. This should be one of those Eternity Flowers, and you know what? I think I'm going to finish off the Century Flowers, sorry. Then we're going to finish that off before we go back, so I can turn in multiple things at once. But that is fucking far away. Man, that's in between here and Ironfast. If I'm doing that, I might as well go to Ironfast. I've missed out on the House of Valor as well. How did I do that? This thing is massive, isn't it? Isn't this entire Colosseum area supposed to be the House of Valor? And I mean, if it's giving me another faction, hell yeah, I'm going to the House of Valor. I adore factions to all fucking hell. And I mean, I don't know, I just want to join every single one the game has to offer. So I think, before we go to the Warsworn... Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing here? A lot of undead in the desert. You know what? This is probably the only RPG I have played in a very long time. RPG that isn't like sci-fi. That hasn't thrown undead at me constantly throughout the entire fucking playthrough. Undead are like really rare. I don't think we've had a single main quest or even important quest that has focused on them, unless you count necromancy, which I guess you probably should. That was like one slightly big quest. Other than that, nothing really.
Sun burned the land to ruin. The rivers disappeared, and the animals hid underground. The people cried to Helios for mercy, but he didn't answer their prayers. As the plants withered in the heat, the hollow lands echoed with the crackle of fires.
Well, that was absolutely terrifying. Who the hell were you? What is this? And why was the desert so terrifying before? Is that what it's meant to be going back to? Is that why we need to save these motherfuckers? Oh, this is Hughes. Okay. Hughes is over there. I still need to run out and go that way if I want to do that. I don't really feel like main quest right now, because I'm probably going to go ahead and get myself something to eat pretty damn soon. So I think what we're going to do is we're gonna get all the Eternity or Century Flowers going. We're going to go ahead and turn those things in, and then when we get back, we're going to do some main quest. It probably won't last very long. I'll probably... Look at him just sliding away. It's so cute. You can never escape, man. Why even try? And to be fair, it doesn't even matter if you do escape. In case you hadn't noticed, you're already very dead. I can't do much more damage to you. You are so very damaged. And man, you got some realistic sag physics going on. Good for you. Okay, that's really horrible. I probably shouldn't be showing this on YouTube, but there is nothing arousing about that. No one's getting off on that. Fucking hell. Unless I've got any scalies in the audience, in which case, welcome. You freaks? No, I'm kidding. I just was about to say I'm kidding. I don't think I'm kidding. If you're into that, that's a little bit weird. It kind of looks like sperm with eyes. No one needs that. But sperm are gross enough, really. I mean, there are many, many, many living inside of me as we speak, so I don't want to insult them too much in case they rebel. But still... I laugh at my own jokes too much, but I never quite know what's about to come out of my mouth, and then it does, and I'm just like, for fuck's sake, that's awful. Is this where the flower happens to be residing today? Why, yes it is, and they're still just bathing. You can't kill a man while he's bathing. That is the ultimate fucking insult, man. You were just having a lovely little summer. Well, I guess I just turned it into a hot tub. I was trying to do a good deed, but kinda ended up just boiling their flesh off. Which is not really what I was going for, but it 100% is, but at least I got an excuse. Hello? Hello? Do you think I'm in combat still? What's going on? Do I have to come at it from a very, very, very specific angle? Or is this quest just totally fucking broken? I doubt it. Oh, I had to hit it first. Sure, why the fuck not? Had to wake it up with just a little bit of internal bleeding. There you go. The best kind of wake-up call. I'm gonna loot this. I'm gonna try to immediately teleport because I'm getting really fucking hungry and I wanna go eat pretty quick. So where the hell you at? There is no teleport location that makes this any fucking easier. Okay, good. Alright then, well, I mean, at least we get to do some constant exploring. Everywhere we go right now is basically a completely new area, and I sort of just love the desert in general. Deserts are hard to nail in RPGs. Like, Dragon Age Inquisition made the incredibly stupid decision of having 3 different deserts, and only one of them was really good. Arguably two of them were pretty good, but I mean, it got very, very old just trekking the same ground. But to have a desert that feels as vibrant in a weird-ass way, but still maintains that loneliness and aridness and basically death that a desert should fucking have, it's really, really hard to nail. So I'm very, 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 very proud of the Amalur boys for pulling off exactly that. Because, man, I don't know how, I'm sure they pulled in, like, so many people who are absolute masters of their craft, who've been doing it for fucking decades in really, really big studios and everything. But man, to be this damn good with the first game you released, like big, huge, 38 games, whatever the fuck you want to call them, because I can't ever remember which was the publisher and which was the developer. Ooh. No, you don't add damage, so I don't give a fuck about you, but I will be taking you nonetheless. Hello? Fucking hell, he just got launched. That was adorable. Where the fuck are you? You didn't take a single fucking drop of damage from that? I don't believe you. That's illegal. You should have been thoroughly dead long before that happened. But whatever, let's see what's around the corner. Doesn't really seem to be leading me to anywhere. The sentry flowers so far have sort of all been placed sort of right next to something pretty damn important. This one just seems to be in a ditch. This better be a damn good fucking ditch. I'm gonna feel real disappointed, game. What do we got here? Shrine of Athene! My favorite shrine. Now you better throw some absolute murder at me or this is gonna be a complete and utter waste. Hello? What are you? You the way out of something down the line, or? This is Cloudcrest, which isn't quite open yet. Guess I need to bring a fucking nuke to rip that in half. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do there, but no, it is just a ditch. A ditch with a nice stone next to it, but a ditch nonetheless. 2 Barghests, oh sorry, 2 Bogarts and a Barghest? Why are you here? I feel like adding the Barghest was probably just a typo, because their names are kinda similar. What possible reason? That's it. That's where the eternity, or the century flower is fucking stored, or grows, or whatever the fuck you want to say. Great. How very exciting that was. Let's go ahead and use the stone and get the fuck out of here.
Mediator of earth and sky came from Ishara. She beheld the suffering desert and swooped down upon the hollow land. Her feathers shaded with scorching sands. Her wings cooled the broken ground. Her tears fell to the dust where rivers were born.
Really? Well, can you go ahead and cry some fucking more? Because I'm not seeing a single river. And I'm very warm. I'm going to die if you don't weep. Please. Okay, well, let's quickly go back to the local map, because that makes everything much more easy to digest, and I want to eat all of it. What are you? You're Calavar up there. Calavar's very easy to get to from the mining outpost, if I remember correctly. And, oh, do I want to turn these in now, or do I want to eat first? I could start the next half of the session with main quest. Nah, fuck it, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff my face into oblivion, and I will see you guys real fucking soon, when the bloodlust is satiated, and we'll come back to the game for a very, very different kind of bloodlust. So, thank you guys so much for watching so far, and I will see you real soon. Mwah.